These are the faces of Tehran. They're unfamiliar to the outside world and carrying the burden of years of isolation. To take the pulse of the people, I explore the beating heart of the old city around the Grand Bazaar and receive a warm embrace.
Where are you from?
California.
California?
Yeah. You like that, huh? So California almonds, Iranian almonds. I'm surprised to see California almonds here. Oh, these are excellent. This is what people get very excited about. The last major frontier market to open up. In fact, they call it the Germany of the Middle East. But we can't forget, for the last 3 years, it's been extremely painful. Average incomes have dropped better than $2,000, and this country's been in recession. Enter the cavernous bazaar, a place where trade has remained the same for centuries. I've been in souks throughout the Middle East, but your first impression is it's hard not to be impressed. Deep inside, excited merchants displaying their fabled offerings. The so-called bazaris are a powerful force here in Tehran. In fact, they're known to be on the conservative side and wanting not to be open in the past to the outside world. Not this generation of bazaris.
That is also a silk base.
While Omid Omavar proudly rolls out his handmade carpets, he talks about the day expats will return and Iran is no longer shut out of the global banking system.
In the some part, yeah, it was difficult, especially for transferring the money. Because we had so many customers here, they were tourists, they didn't have money to spend.
Iranians have worked around sanctions to survive. How much? 20? With a currency that at one point was down 80%. Thanks very much. 20,000 rials, that's about 50 cents. Even as inflation hovered above 40%. Through the city's grinding congestion, we make our way to an oasis of calm, a cafe at one of Iran's historic palaces. I find two friends, both who work in industry, but with very different visions of the future. You two were actually having a debate before, right?
Yes.
One wants to leave the country and doesn't see any hope, and one wants to stay in the country and sees hope.
It's a right decision in right time. In my opinion.
Next door to the cafe, designer Anahita Ostadi makes jewelry featuring palace motifs.
This one is the window of the main palace here.
Her way of offering a taste of Persia.
I hope that in the future we have a country that is open to everyone. Everybody, especially United States and the other countries, yes.
Division is apparent all across Iran. The country's younger generation, half under the age of 24, is at odds with the country's hardliners. Iran's supreme leader recently declared he wanted to seriously avoid importing consumer goods from the United States. But Iranians are yearning for change and ready for business. This is an ultra-modern mall opened 15 months ago with over 500 stores. Up to 40,000 shoppers pass through each day.
New complex, the big one. So that's why I choose here.
One of the first retailers in was Ali Rezai, who is importing clothing from Turkey.
This is my brand, Aves.
Ah.
Yeah. This is completely made in Izmir for distributing to the Asia. But the material completely from Italy.
And you think the market's ready for this sort of taste?
Yes.
Oh, they want U.S. products, for example?
In my opinion, yes. They want US products.
And that will be the challenge for the government, opening its doors to the outside world, but trying to keep firm boundaries in place. John Defterios, CNN, Tehran.